A LaSalle County man is arrested after police in Sycamore say he broke into his ex's home and endangered the life of their infant daughter. 24-year-old Randy Schaefer faces charges including criminal damage to property, endangering the life and health of a child, and resisting a peace officer. The original incident took place around May 8th at 10 at night in the 200 block of North Cross Street in Sycamore. According to court records, Schaefer was released from custody with conditions on May 15th, including electronic home monitoring and a no-contact order.